for Santos. We'll see. Preggy gets things started. Emerson Pedro in the very colorful pink and green. Brandon Santos in the dark blue. And we are off and running here in this bantamweight matchup. Don't blink. Quick action here from both guys.
Goes for a low body kick. Nice right high roundhouse from Emerson. Blocked well from Brandon though. Got that guard up nice and high. Both lads exchanging. Emerson goes back up to those kicks again.
Right out of the gate here, Santos, I like the way he's taking the center of the hex here and putting the pressure here on Emerson Pedro. Not something you usually see from the young fighters here, but man, he is looking aggressive. And we've talked about, you know, just having a lot of confidence coming off that first win, coming off the Contender Series win. He is really on a nice little roll here as this young fighter as he goes to the ground here with the crafty Emerson Pedro.
Even though he's got Santos right on top of him, throwing up the high guard as Emerson Pedro. He's got locked in, nice elbows off the bottom from Pedro. Turning away for them. He's still got the arm trapped in, but it's a good sweep and reversal from Emerson Pedro. That's beautifully done and seals the deal with some big right hands as well.
Well, that's that cool nature, right? It's the cool nature of Emerson Pedro. You know, he takes a lot of pressure. He's being pushed around there by the young fighter here. And Santos looks like we got a little blood here coming down. And but he stays cool, calm, and collected. And look where he's at now. Good spot here for Pedro.
Yeah, very well done. And just had those double overhooks on the ground. And as soon as he threw up that rubber guard, he had Santos in trouble. That enabled him to go up to his feet and reverse the position. And a good period of control now with just 60 seconds left for Emerson Pedro. Santos tries to scramble up to his feet. Pedro staying grounded with one knee, not in a hurry to get back up. Oh, he's got the neck very nicely of Santos. Able to get round the back. Let's see if he can get the right arm underneath.
He's a good poker player, right? He doesn't show his cards very often, does Emerson Pedro.
He's got it
now
under
Brandon
Cyrus.
Santos is in a great spot, and he's underneath that chin. He's digging. How cool, calm, and collected can you be, Simon?
He's looking pretty cool, calm, and collected. He looks in deep, even more so now once he's readjusted. Brandon Santos is cranking on it with all he's got. Nasty position for Emerson Pedro. The body lock is in. It's so deep under the chin, but Pedro continues to try and turn. And let go of it is Brandon Santos. Pedro is able to survive this. If he sees the Huda, this is going to be an incredible survival. He's let go of the clasp though. Wow, Pedro survives. Didn't look like he was going to tap. Incredible. Outside dance from Emerson. High kick, front kick. Back to the high kick again. Fakes the spinning attack. Oh, nice. That right roundhouse got through and follows it with a nice left. Goes to the body this time. Does Emerson Pedro. Santos eats it on the ribs. Oh, it's a nice right hand there from Emerson Pedro. Tries to follow up. Santos scrambles for the takedown. He ends up in the half guard of Emerson Pedro. He's trying to finish the deal with ground and pound elbows.
My goodness, look at the ground and pound. Emerson Pedro turning it on all the way up to 11.
Emerson was on top. Santos then got up to his feet, reversed him. Let's see if Pedro goes back to the kick and attack. Yes, he does. Almost gets that one. Cool. Oh, massive left hand from Brandon Santos. Pedro says no dice.
Santos.
Emerson says no, I'm absolutely fine.
Great shot.
And Pedro says he's completely unharmed by that. Santos ducks under the left hand and gets on top again. To finish the second round strong, he needed that. Scoot him over to the corner, does Brandon Santos. And you see out this round in this position.
The eye locked in on his opponent, Emerson Pedro. Back at it again here. We got 3 minutes left here in our final round as we finish up our prelims.
Oh, big right
Diving
hand.
for a takedown of Santos, and Pedro's going to make it pay
flying
for
knee
it.
from Pedro. Santos still on his feet. That was a massive shot. And big right hand as Emerson Pedro spits all over me. That's a new one. Oh, big left hand now from Brandon Santos. Still got 2.5 minutes left to go. What a back and forth war. I know how Santos is still conscious, Cyrus, let alone able to get Pedro down with a really cracking shot.
Well, you got a good eye for these fights here, Simon. Nobody can ever say that you don't, because so far so good. Fight of the night action here in our prelim main event.
Just like the first round, Emerson's just trying to slow it down with those double overhooks and going back to those really quite nasty and quite powerful heels to the ribs off the bottom. As Santos looking to posture up here and get his elbows into play. Bit of a head clash there as Santos came down to use his head to control Emerson Pedro. Governing body seeming not too bothered about the head clash there whatsoever, but perhaps it's just me, it's right in the corner, and it was a very effusive move from Santos, shall we say, to get the head control into play as Pedro goes back with the heels to the ribs again. Not much offense coming from Santos. Again, almost like a mirror image of the first round.
This is where we're going to end up leaving it, it appears. We got 10 seconds to go here. Final round.
Yeah, this should have been stood up.
Santos on top.
This fight should have been stood up. I really do think not much going on the ground at all. Active, I guess, but well.
They just had the wrong ref. You know, Simon, I mean, there's somebody back there that would stand that thing up. There's definitely somebody in the building.
Well,
There it is. 3 hard-fought rounds here. Emerson Pedro, Brandon Santos. Blood has been spilled. We decorated that pretty clean mat here at EFC 125. And great work by both men. We talked about fight of the night, and thus far, they are the locker room leaders for fight of the night. Fantastic stuff.
yeah, well, Emerson Pedro realizes cut. He takes a wipe of his own blood and licks it and approves of the taste. That's a prize fighter right there. I wonder where the cut is. It looks like it's on the fight, but I don't think it is. I think it's... So what's in one of those elbows?
He doesn't want to wipe that blood.
No, he wants to keep it.
He wants to leave that blood there. He likes that crimson mask.
Declaring your winner by split decision, Emerson, the coolest kid, Pedro.